Hey everybody, welcome back to Perfect Dark. We're just gonna step back inside the elevator for a minute. First off, I'm gonna make a point of doing this. And those footsteps mean a guard has just passed by our elevator. You can see that Joanna has decided that stealth is no longer necessary and has removed the silencer, so we're now using just a standard Falcon 2. In this level, we need to find Dr. Carroll, now that we're down in the secret labs. We need to reprogram a cleaning bot, which will help us gain access to some restricted areas. And the rest of our objectives are all break shit, steal stuff, corporate espionage kind of stuff. Now, normally you can go through this door right here, and that leads you straight into the labs. It's the normal way. But this bot right here is going to let us through this little passage, which will allow us to get to that secret weapon. I didn't mention that. I'm going for a secret weapon, which is why I had to sneak past that first guard at the elevator. We have to get to it without any of the guards seeing us. And in fact, the two guys we have to actually kill to get there, or usually kill anyway, are right in here. And actually one of them just walked away. Oh, there he is. And these guys can be kind of difficult, because if they see you, you're screwed. I think I might be able to sneak past him. I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, it looks like it worked. Secret weapon compartment opened. One of the weird things I always find about this is that their weapons are available until a threat is actually detected. And then they can't get access to their special weaponry. Always struck me as kind of strange.
Man, the cleaning bot. It'll give you a way in.
Received.
Anyway, here we are. Dual Calypsos. Now, these things can unload a lot of bullets really fast, so I'm going to save them a little bit. Now, here's that cleaning bot I was talking about. So we need to reprogram him, and then get him started. And that's an objective complete. So he's just gonna head out and start on his little cleaning route. We are going to go play in the labs. Now, all of these guards here are actually facing the wrong way, because you're supposed to be coming in from the other side, like I said. But they're actually pretty, despite the fact you're coming in behind them, they're all pretty ready to shoot you.
Why me?
Right. So here we are, the main labs. That door where all the guards are pouring out of is the normal entrance to this area. If we go through there, we'd come back out where we started.
I've got a clear shot.
One interesting thing to note about this room is this grate right here is actually a door. It can be opened if you find the terminal that unlocks it, which is actually back where we started. I'm not going to do that. It's just another way into the lab. It's kind of cool. Now, our first actual...
What the hell?
Our first actual objective is to photograph this isotope in here. So if we go in there...
Get out, Joe! The levels are too high! Use the cam spy!
Affirmative.
we get our first new gadget of the level, which is the cam spy. It's a little probe that you can fly around and take pictures with. So we can go up there and... yeah. So we go in here, photograph what... oh, I mean, it's green. It's glowing green. It's got to be a radioactive isotope. And now the second special weapon, or secret weapon of this level, is actually back here. And it's a little hard to see. Just give me a second to... there. That box right there actually has a couple proximity mines in it. If you actually do go back here to get it, your screen is going to go all wonky and you're going to take some damage, and it's really annoying, and they're not all that useful, so I'm not really going to pick them up. Just gonna... Where is it? Oh, there's the little cam spy right there. You can see it. And I'm gonna pick it up. Now, like I said, a lot of the objectives in this level are all corporate espionage. Now, the Carrington Institute, who we work for, and Datadyne are rival corporations. Now, in this future, there are actually things called megacorporations, and they make and sell basically everything. So imagine if, Google bought like Ford and Colt armories and Pfizer, and essentially had a large market share in absolutely every sort of market in the world. And as such, these corporations have a lot of money and a lot of power. So they sort of get away with a lot, and as you can see, they have, huge security forces that shoot on sight. The rival corporation, Carrington Institute, is sending in an armed agent to steal their secrets. So things are a little bit strange. Now, seeing as this is sort of
something around here is using a lot of power.
An old game, and the story's probably a little weak.
In my lab!
Shut down the experiments.
I'll shut it down.
We as the Carrington Institute are sort of the goody-goodies. So one of the things that's played upon in the game is that we actually stop Datadyne from doing bad things, not just, steal their work. But a lot of what we do is stealing their work, because what can we say? Oh, this moving floor takes forever.
And again. Try it now. Help! Help! She's got a gun!
Right, so one of our objectives is to steal 3 experimental items from the Datadyne labs. And the item we just took is called the K7 Avenger. It's a pretty, normal assault rifle. We'll just take this guy's place for a sec. It's actually pretty good. And its secondary function is the threat detector. And what this will do is actually highlight things like proximity mines and auto turrets, and warn you of them in advance. That can be really useful, especially in multiplayer when people are throwing down proximity mines and laptop guns. And I'm actually going to use that threat detector a little later, but for now I'm going to go back to our wonderful pistol. I'm just going to note, this ladder here is where that grating in the main room leads down to. So if you open that, you can actually come down here and shoot that guy playing with the K7 Avenger right here. It's just another way into the labs. Oh, elevator's so slow.